What's up, good people? Hope you're all doing amazing. Thank you so much for clicking. It's yet another amazing video. Welcome to today's good morning, good evening, depending on where you're watching us from. Today we have visited a new entity in Narumoro. This is Podocarpus Cottages. And today with me I have the director, and I'm so excited to have come to this place and meeting him. And so I want us to share the journey of him having cottages and him having or hosting you as guests. And also I as a guest, and the experience I'm getting to this place, I cannot hold it up to myself. And so it is good to share for us, you to get to be knowing this place. So let's get to join and get to know him better, and also as he explains to us how he got to establish the business of cottages here in Narumoro. Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome the directors of Podocarpus Cottages. It's such a beautiful name, even to mention. It gives a lot of, goosebumps. But then let's welcome him and get to know him better. So, Mr. Michael, you're welcome. Thank you so much for being here with us and for giving us a warm welcome and for hosting us here. We are so happy. Kindly introduce yourself to our viewers.
My name is Michael Kafia. I am director of Podocarpus Cottages. I've named this place after a tree called Podo.
Oh.
Yes, because most of the furniture that we have here they are made of from Podo tree.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's where the name is derived from.
Yes, and we have that percent of the trees which are here, they are Podo.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is it Podo? Is it a species of trees, or is just one tree?
It's a family of tree, but they have different species.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. So the inspiration came from the trees, and you're making them. We are making furnitures with it.
Yes, even the ones that we are sitting on, they are from Podo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, wonderful. How did you think of coming up with Podocarpus Cottages?
Ideally, I was doing I'm a landscaper. I started doing landscaping this land. I was given this land by my grandfather. So I started planting trees around 15 years ago because I wanted to build my home here. Because that was the main idea. Then later I came to realize people need somewhere they can go for vacation. Yeah. So I decided I want to do modern houses. I want them to do in a traditional way in the wild. So that, because I want to be in the next 10 years to come, I have my own natural forest, man-made forest.
Wow.
So the cottages, I want them to be inside that forest. Okay. So that when people come from town, they have that different experience from where they come from.
Okay.
Yes.
So is it something you dreamt of being since you were a small or a young man, or is just an idea that came way later after you thought, I'm not going to build my own house here?
The idea for cottages came on the way.
On the way?
Yes.
And then how is it?
The main idea was to have a nice place where I could do my house.
Oh.
So then later I came to realize that people, because of staying for so long in town, and there are a lot of noises and pollution, I create something that can bring a difference, and also to transform the area, because the land was bare. There was no.
So there was no tree. All these trees that we are seeing.
Yes, there was no tree.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how did you think to mix the fruits? I could see the fruits. I could see the herbs. I could see, what's the idea?
The idea is to have my own garden of Eden.
Okay.
Yeah, where you have everything is surrounds you.
Yeah. Because I could identify one of the amazing things. It is that every tree that is in this place has some medicinal value, or has a value. If it's not a medicinal, then it's like how you're saying about the podo tree, you're able to make something out of it. Yeah. Is that what you wanted?
Yes, plus also the ones that they are not usable by the human or what. They can feed birds, they can feed insects, so that by the time I'm through with the idea, I'll have the combination of nature. A complete ecosystem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Now, how do you get your clients to this place from Nairobi? Because I want to think that people are coming all the way from the city, because that is where most of the people, side there is a gem. How do you get your business from the city?
Through the internet, referrals. Yes.
Okay. And so how has it been doing?
Can't complain well.
Well,
Yeah.
so what's your future with Podocarpus?
Want to currently I have 2 cottages which are operational, but I'm planning to add up to 10. Now, I think from next year I'm starting doing family houses. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's amazing. Do you have some challenges on the way with the business? The challenge, the downs, the ups.
Those one are no, they are very new in business. You know, it's a new. You are venturing into a new business that you have never.
Yes.
So you are learning from day to day is a learning process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are some of the challenges, if not all? The main one that you have experienced, or maybe a unique one?
I think the main from the time that I started, because the place is more a semi-arid area. So I used to plant trees. They used to die on the way. The replacement, really replacement for around almost 7 years. Planting when the dry season comes, they dry up. Then from the business, I think marketing, before people get to know and trust the area that the cottages are, that's also something that I had challenges, but people have accepted and they have realized they are also good places, interior.
Yeah, sure. Have you ever thought of maybe giving up at times for the business?
Yes.
How did you fight that?
But again, I one day just sat down and told myself, yes, it's my dream. I must follow it to the end, no matter what comes on the way.
True.
Yeah.
Wow. How would you tell or advise that one person that is really wanting to invest in such a setup, and on the way he feels like he's giving up?
Patience is everything.
Wow.
That's what you start with. Patience. There's no way such a project it's a long-term project. So you need to give yourself up to around from 15 years and above for you to achieve what you want. It's not a business that you start expecting to get return tomorrow. Because for example, like things like the beauty of this place, 70% of them is because of the vegetation, the trees and whatever you see, not even the cottages. Because if you remove all this vegetation around here and you remain in those cottages, no one can come.
I agree.
So you have to be patient with that. Then the second thing, maybe those financial challenges, it should not discourage you from achieving what you want. Yeah, you just keep on pushing. Even if you don't have funds, keep your idea fresh in your mind. Yeah.
So let me ask you one more last question. Like, what should I expect when coming to Podocarpus as a guest, as a new person, probably in Kenya? What do I expect? And also Kenyans, because they love adventure and traveling.
So I think the most unique thing about this place is the coolness, plus you bond with nature. That's the most unique thing. You bond with nature. You feel you are in the right place.
I realized that yesterday because when we arrived at this place, we went to a nature walk, and one amazing thing is you being able to go to a natural waterfall and being able to, as you're saying, connect with the nature, the greenery, the water falling. It's giving you such an experience. And the fact that you're also able to visit the forest, go through the forest that you normally see on the TVs, on the internet. That's a good thing. So talk to the viewers, because they are the one who are going to come. They are the one who are going to be coming to Podocarpus, even as you invite them.
Viewers, karibuni sana Podocarpus. Anytime you come to Podocarpus is a new experience. As we also have a nature walk and day trips to Mount Kenya. Thing about Podocarpus. First, you get personalized services. And also you have an opportunity to see sunrise and sunset. Sunrise from Mount Kenya and sunset from Aberdares. And when you are around here, for those those who love bird watching, we have so many species of birds around. you have an opportunity to visit Mau Mau Caves. That's where freedom fighters used to hide during the colonial time. And a day trip to Mount Kenya. Yes.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
those are some, because I
some,
believe
yeah.
there are several.
There are several.
Yeah. So when I came to this place, I had an opportunity, and it was just few minutes to be able to go to the forest to experience the nature. And with me, I came with my friends. I want to invite one of my friends to be able also to give you a feedback, because I want to believe that every feedback helps to grow the business. So it depends with how the owner, or rather the one who drives the business, takes it. So along with us, I have one of my friends, and I want to invite her so that she can give you also the experience, so that as you make a decision to visit Podocarpus, you know what to expect and you know the experience from the real people. So as I have said, I am joined by one of my friends whom we came with, Vanessa, all the way from America. We visited Podocarpus Cottages, and she has an experience, and I want her to share, because I cannot say it or preempt it all for all of them. I only have my own experience, but I believe, yes, she has hers. And so welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being in Kenya and exploring Kenya.
Yes.
We want to know, why choose Kenya? Why did you choose Kenya, and why are you here in Podocarpus, and what's your experience?
I chose Kenya. I had looked at Kenya on the internet, and I watched videos that said Kenyans were very kind, very nice, and I seen pictures, it looked modern, and so I decided to come. Once I decided to come, I started looking for property, and I came across two people who was researching properties, one being Liz. She was the first one to reach out to me. When I spoke to her, I totally connected to her instantly because of her voice. Her personality was so kind and sweet. And then she was just such a go-getter. As soon as she talked to me and I told her what I was looking for, within a day she was calling me with properties. She was so interested. She called me every day, seeing how I was, what do I like, what is my budget. She stuck with me until I made it to Kenya. And when I got to Kenya, I came late. She picked me up at the airport, and then she took me to where I was supposed to be. So that's why I came to Kenya. I've had a great experience here with Liz and her friends, and they've made me feel very welcome, accommodated. I feel like I'm part of their family. She's protected me, made sure that people didn't overcharge me for anything, and she's looked out for me like she's my daughter. So that's why I love it here, because I'm having a great experience.
Now, we've come all the way from the city. I know, planning to come to Kenya, people always know about the Nairobi as the capital city of Kenya. But how is your experience now that we are in the interior part of Kenya? How is the experience here?
The experience here is like unbelievable. I'm a nature person. I like being out in nature, and I love this place. It's so natural trees. I've never seen an avocado tree, and there's big avocados on this tree. There's berries, fruit, everything that I like and wanted is on this property. The huts are absolutely beautiful. They're natural wood, nothing artificial. They stay cool at night. Even during the day, they're cool. They're very well maintained. This place is so peaceful. Anyone who is into nature, this is the place to be. We've been treated with such hospitality from the owner. He's made sure we've been accommodated for everything. So when we went on the nature hike yesterday, I didn't know what I was getting myself into, but it was so beautiful. I said, "Are we climbing a mountain?" He just kind of chuckled at me, and we kept going. But it was my first experience seeing a waterfall, so that was beautiful. So I can't say enough about this place. We got up this morning. He took us to see the sunrise over Mount Kenya. the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. There's just so much to explore here. I wish I could have stayed a week because then I could see everything, but there's just so much. It's a beautiful property, very economical, and the food is wonderful. I mean, they prepare your food for you. You're just treated like, I feel like a queen in this place because I don't have to do much but just enjoy where I am.
Wow, absolutely. So guys, you get to hear from an experienced guest, and I'm very sure you also get to get the feedback. So continue doing what you can do best, and we already appreciate the effort that you have already put out here, and we're so glad. Thank you so much for hosting us. And in case you're there, you're looking for somewhere here in Narumoro, we have these amazing, beautiful cottages, and you can't miss out. If you're missing out and you're in Nanyuki, Narumoro, and all these areas, you are missing out big time. So make a point of booking. I'm gonna put their numbers there, and you keep calling, keep the booking coming, and we are going to appreciate that for you doing it for us. Thank you so much. Until the next one, we say goodbye.
Bye.